Hello, everyone. Welcome to our latest episode of LA Best PACE, our postdoc accelerator and career enrichment for both postdocs and grad students. I'm Mark Wisniewski, Senior Director of Biopharmaceuticals of UCLA TDG. And in the spirit of LA Best, PACE is intended to provide inspiration, guidance to our workforce, our future talent pool, as far as career directions and opportunities in industry. Today, I'm very excited and happy to be able to introduce Dr. Ulrich Betz, Vice President of Innovation Merck, who's responsible for innovation management and strategic academic collaborations. And what's exciting about today's program is that Dr. Betz will be discussing the Merck Innovation Cup program, which really is a noteworthy postdoc fellowship that provides hands-on opportunity and experience and at actually the Merck KgGA facility in Germany, with the opportunity to join the pharmaceutical workforce. So with that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Betz and look forward to his presentation.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mark, for the kind introduction. Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure for me to present here at UCLA in the virtual format and to give you an overview on some of the open innovation activities that we are launching at Merck KgGA Darmstadt, Germany, globally. I'll speak about the Innovation Cup program as Mark outlined, but we'll also touch some other activities that we are running where you're all cordially invited to participate. So let me start with a general overview about Merck. So science is really at the heart of everything that we are doing. And we are the world's oldest pharmaceutical and chemical company with a history that is going back to 1668. And we are active not only in the area of pharmaceuticals, but also in life science, performance materials, liquid crystals for flat screen TVs, material sciences, pigments, electronic chemicals, and CRISPR-Cas gene editing reagents for the laboratory. So Merck, as I already said, is a globally active company, but we only have the right to carry the name Merck all over the world, except in North America, where based on a situation that started after World War I, we have to use other brands like EMD Serono, Millipore Sigma, and EMD Performance Materials, but we are the original Merck, the world's oldest pharmaceutical and chemical company. 2018 actually was a very special year for us. We had the 350 years anniversary, and according to this great anniversary, we are conducting a series of activities and spearheading and initiating a number of projects in support of the advancement of science and technology. And I'll give you an overview on some of the offers that have been launched at that time and that are still active today. I had the honor of being the company's lead in the science and technology work stream for the 350 years anniversary. I'm heading a department focusing on innovation, and myself, I have a training in biochemistry and a PhD in genetics and immunology from the University of Tübingen and the University of Cologne in Germany, respectively. So one project I would we are particularly proud of, and I would like to start with, is the installment of the Merck Future Insight Prize. The Merck Future Insight Prize is a €1 million prize that is being given out annually for the next 35 years, so €1 million per year, to honor and enable breakthrough research in areas of importance for humanity, in the fields of health, in the field of nutrition, and in the field of energy. And we are particularly proud actually that the first installment of the Merck Future Insight Prize was on pandemic preparedness. So this topic was already selected back in 2017 in the preparation of the 350-year anniversary activities. It was then officially announced by our CEO, Stefan Oschmann, in the anniversary year, and the prize was given out for the first time, the 1 million euro in summer 2019, all months before the horrible pandemic started in December 2020. In December 2019. And the Future Insight Prize is a 1 million euro research grant that is given out to research that has the potential to make a so-called dream product vision a reality in many, many years down the road. So we define a dream product pandemic protector that would allow to protect humanity from the emergence and the spread of newly emergent viral diseases. And we would all have been happy if this dream product would already have existed in 2020. The 1 million euro prize, a Future Insight Prize in 2019 was handed over to Padi Sabeti from the Broad Institute and to James Grau from the Vanderbilt University, both honoring their great work in the area of pandemic preparedness, one on CRISPR-Cas editing that can be used for diagnostics, and work on neutralizing monoclonal antibodies. In the following year then, 2020, last year, the prize was being given out in the area of multi-drug resistance, multi-drug-resistant bacteria, which is also a huge problem, unmet medical need. And here the 1 million euro Merck Future Insight Prize was awarded to Stefan Sieber from the Technical University of Munich. He did some groundbreaking work identifying a new class of antimicrobial active compounds. And then the next prize actually in 2021 will be given out in the area of food for groundbreaking research to enable the nutrition of a growing world population. And we have here the dream product vision of something that is able to convert any non-edible biomass into edibly fully nutritional food within 1 day without any biohazard. And the jury to select this Future Insight Prize is actually composed of around about 50 top scientists, many of them Nobel laureates, that are selecting who's getting this prize. And the prize itself is then handed over in a ceremony in July 2021. In 2022 then, the 1 million euro prize will be given out in the area of energy for technologies to reverse the effects of climate change. Another prize that we kicked off actually last year is the, in collaboration with Nature Research, the Merck Nature Spinoff Prize. This prize is being given out to the most innovative, most convincing spin-off companies that spin off from academia. The prize is being given out each year, and you see the winners, the fantastic spin-off companies that won the prize actually in 2020. And the prize in this year will also be given out in July. And this will be done at the 2020-21 Future Insight Days. In July 12 to 14, 2021, participation online is possible. It's a virtual event, and the day will feature the awarding and announcement of the winner of the 1 million euro Merck Future Insight Prize on food. It will feature the awarding of the Nature Spinoff Prize for the best spin-off company from academia. And also the Johann Anton Merck Award will be given out at this event. It's possible already now to sign up for this, and you are all cordially invited to sign up for this event. Then in 2018, at the 350 years anniversary, we kicked off another project in support of science and technology, and this is the Curious Future Insight Conference. This conference features over 3 days cross area an update on the groundbreaking progress in the fields of health, nutrition, synthetic biology, material sciences, energy, digitalization, mobility, secrets of the human mind, and a bright future, new ways of working together. It's a 3-day conference where some of the world's best scientists and most accomplished entrepreneurs come together to jointly explore the future of science and technology. We have more than a dozen Nobel laureates that signed up for the conference, scheduled to take place from July 12 to 14 in 2022. And this will be an on-site event. We expect that by 2022, the pandemic is over. We are running there also panel discussions together with Nature and AAAS Science, more than 70 top speakers, more than 1,000 participants. It's one of the world's most renowned events on the future of science and technology. So if you want to get great inspiration where the breakthroughs can be expected on the future, the Curious Future Insight Conference is the place to know about, and also here online and on-site participation will be possible. We are planning for a hybrid event there as well. You can already submit your abstract now and present there side by side with the Nobel laureates and other great scientists by sending in your abstract on the research you are doing. Please submit your abstract at curious2022.com, and a jury will select them who's selected for poster presentation and for oral presentations, and you find more details on the agenda at curious2022.com. Also, tickets are already available. We have special prizes for students. If your abstract is selected for presentation, you can present there completely free of charge. But you can also already now secure your ticket to be sure you are able to participate there. Visit curious2022.com and sign up today. So we have the slogan "Science for a Better Tomorrow" and "United by Science," which actually shows the ambition of the conference. And this is to seed a bright vision for the future with the help of science and technology. And we believe that Merck, as the world's oldest pharmaceutical and chemical company, is well suited to sponsor this event. Sorry. But it's an independent science conference, and we have many co-sponsors. So in a nutshell, the conference features keynote lectures. It features the handover of the €1 million Future Insight Prize, the Nature Spinoff Prize for startup companies, the Johann Anton Merck Award, and many others. Roundtables with nature and science, e-poster sessions, Ask Me All sessions, exhibitions of top innovative companies, workshops to brainstorm and come up with innovative solutions, and a series of partnering meetings. There are many partnering opportunities. We are not doing this alone. We are partnering with many organizations all over the world. You see them here, other companies, but also government organizations, organizations in support of science, and all universities, all companies are invited to join here as a sponsor. As I said, all this was kicked off with a really fantastic event that was done at the occasion of our 350th anniversary, the Curious 2018 Future Insight Conference. It has gone down in history, and if you would like to read about this fantastic event, there's a book published by Springer Nature called Curious 2018. It's available as an ebook, as a hard copy. The ISBN number can be seen here, and it's readily available. It contains chapters of the keynote speakers. Craig Venter, the pioneer of the human genome, who was also a speaker at the conference, was writing the foreword to this book. And you see here also some of the statements that we collected from participants there, like the best conference I've ever attended. Somebody else said that was the Woodstock of science and technology, or such days let us hope for the world, reflecting our ambition to join forces to bring together the best scientists and entrepreneurs from all over the world to make great things happen. Then, with that, I would like to come over to the project we are offering for some of the brightest students from all over the world. It's the Merck Innovation Cup. The Merck Innovation Cup is inviting top students from all over the world to come together for a one-week summer camp here at Merck near Frankfurt in Darmstadt, Germany. In this one-week summer camp, the young talents are grouped together with retirees from the company and active researchers in a fantastic summer camp. So you get to know how R&D in the industry is working. There is coaching from active professionals from our drug discovery engine, from our R&D departments. And you're grouped with other fantastic, top, intelligent young students from some of the world's best institutions. So we have applications from all over the world, from the UK, from the US, from Canada, from Germany, of course, but also from China, from India, including top universities like Harvard, Yale, Oxford, Cambridge, Heidelberg, and UCLA. And there are many, many great things here. You see the event has won a series of innovation prizes that are being shown here at the bottom. And I must say, it's also, for me personally, it's my favorite project. It's this week is really magic. You wouldn't believe what great discussions are happening there in the teams. Each participant gives and brings in an idea, and then in teams in the first day you decide which idea to move further during this Innovation Cup, and you pitch then your project proposal at the last day of the Innovation Cup, and a jury composed of Merck experts and external experts, also from venture funds, is selecting the top winning team, which wins 20,000 euros. The best idea is implemented, so it's not just an educational exercise. We are putting real R&D money on the project. It's being made reality, and you can stay a part of it, either as a postdoc or as a consultant or as a permanent employee of Merck. So this slide here again shows the magic of the cup, which basically is three generations working together to come up with ideas that otherwise would not be developed, that are extremely innovative, that are breakthrough, and that are being advanced to a full project plan then during this week, after hearing lectures and with the help of a lot of coaching. The event is now running since more than 10 years. It's the 11th edition in 2021. And we are currently accepting applications. So you are all cordially invited to apply for a slot there. There will be 6 teams next year, all consisting of 5 students, 1 alumni coach, And please submit your application at innovationcup.emdgroup.com. The deadline for application is January 31st, so only a few days are left, and it's now exactly the right time to hand in your application. There's also been a review article published about this cup. You see it here. It has even made it to the title page of the European Business Review in 2018. An innovator's midsummer dream come true. The article can be downloaded, and it gives you a good impression on what the cup does. Also, by the way, if you go to the innovationcup.emdgroup.com URL, you will find a video there with statements from former participants. And last but not least, there's another article that has been written by participants of the cup together with the coaches in Trends in Biotechnology. Synthetic biology category wins the 350th anniversary Merck Innovation Cup. Download it, read it. It also gives a good impression on what's going on at the cup and what magic it is to be a part of that. So the participation at the Curious 2022 conference can be done if you apply next year and this year at the online event. You can boost your personal development with that fantastic network that you have. You can learn about drug discovery and research and development in the pharmaceutical and chemical industry, and you can see your project made a reality. Just look at some of the statements we collect from previous participants. Like, it has been one of the most unique, challenging, and mind-provoking experience to have in one's lifetime. Working together as a team for a scientific vision was fun. The support was from experienced experts was thrilling and very helpful. And the good thing is you're also becoming part of a perfect mix of a networking and fun exercise, and you become part of a network that actually stays together even after the Innovation Cup. So we have an alumni group that is formed that is meeting each year. And then last year we boosted the program further and set up a top talent entry program. So each year, among the top participants of the Innovation Cup, 2 permanent positions are being generated to allow the talent to join the company. So we are even innovating the human resources process. And it's a tailored position that is then being generated to fit the expertise of the top young talent to join the company. So it's not an empty position where by chance your expertise is fitting, but we are de novo generating these positions for the top talents to join Merck in a permanent position. So an outstanding opportunity to have a job tailored on your expertise and to make sure you're able to bring your innovation capabilities into the company as optimally as possible. This is the innovation alumni group that I mentioned. We are organizing an alumni symposium each year at the first day of the Cup. So you meet participants from previous years. We stay in touch with an online platform. We help each other, boost each other's careers, and learn how in this wonderful network people were able to move their career and make wonderful connections for joint projects and for changing the world for the better. This is basically what it's all about. So in a nutshell, the application phase goes in 5 phases. You start with submitting your bio. That will then be evaluated by a team. And then if you make it into the second round, you will be invited to submit your idea. You're signing a participants agreement. You are then submitting your idea. That will also be evaluated. And finally, after the second evaluation round, the participants of the Innovation Cup are being selected. So then you're offered your slot. The Innovation Cup runs from June to July. Actually, there's a typo here. It's 2021, not 2022. It takes place this year. So participants get a slot if you have a great CV and a great idea that is being submitted. So this shows again the big benefits of the Cup. So you can attend the summer camp training with experienced professionals. You have a chance to get a permanent position at Merck KgGA Darmstadt, Germany. You can win 20,000 euros with your team. You can see your idea implemented, the company putting R&D budget on it. Travel and accommodation are completely free. We are paying travel and accommodation to allow you to join the Innovation Cup, and we are currently planning indeed for an on-site meeting. We believe the pandemic will be over by July 2021 to allow that. In case that should not be possible, the event will be virtualized. We virtualized the event already in 2020. It was still a lot of fun. The Cup can also go on online, but we are currently planning for an on-site event. And as I said, application deadline is January 31st. The Cup itself will start on June 26th, June 26th, 2021 for 1 week. So looking forward to your application. But that's not all. There's a series of other open innovation activities that the company is offering. So we are currently in the active application phase for a challenge, a science competition, the so-called Compound Challenge. In the Compound Challenge, teams can apply and they are then competing against each other to predict the most efficient synthetic route of a given small molecule. So we had a fantastic experience last year and the year before with people that were able to really predict the greatest and most efficient synthetic route there. Even Nobel laureates were participating at the handover ceremony. And the sign up is now possible at compoundchallenge.emdgroup.com. You find a detailed description of how the competition is being done. And you also get free access to a synthesis predicting software called Cynthia. Deadline here is February 26th, 2021. And the best performing team wins 10,000 euros, and it's broadly communicated in social media and also in on the website on who the winners are. You can go there and see the Hall of Fame. Then I'm happy to announce that we will soon go live. Probably it will happen in the frame of next week with the next round of the Merck Research Grant. We are offering between 100,000 and 500,000 euros research grants for up to 3 years in the areas of drug discovery, in the areas of sensors, in the areas of new innovations for delivery of nucleic acids, in the areas of sustainability, and in the area of digitalization. And abstract submission will soon start. The deadline will be August 31st, 2021. Then there will be deep dive workshops organized with our scientists. And finally, the recipients of these grants will be selected end of the year. And last but not least, we have an open innovation portal at www.emdgroup.com/open-innovation. You can apply for speed grants. You can get free access to the Merck Mini Library. You can apply for the open lab and work side by side with Merck KgGA Darmstadt, Germany scientists. Many offers are there. We are constantly putting new open innovation offers there. And this is the last slide of my presentation. I'm cordially inviting you to sign the Make Science Not War Declaration that was launched also at the occasion of the company's 350 years anniversary. It's a global call to action to all nations, societies, and organizations to invest more resources in the advancement of science and technology, not in more weapons, but in new research to solve the problems and enable a peaceful future. Please go there, support this novel cause, and put your signature here today. Thank you all so much for your attention. Happy to have you as followers on the Twitter account at Ulrich Betz. We are constantly posting updates there. Also on LinkedIn, I'm happy to connect with you. And I'm now looking forward to take any questions you might have. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Ulrich, for that impressive presentation of the comprehensive programs that I imagine with Merck being in existence for 350 years, it seems like it took several years to establish such integrated programs to really drive innovation in an ecosystem through your company. I'd like to introduce Pooja Bayani, who's our business development associate. She has some questions for you. I guess before she starts, I'm just curious, how many applicants are generally apply for the Merck Innovation Cup and compared to
so it's a very popular program. Usually we are getting several thousands of applications per year. And people are putting it, when they participated, they're putting it in their CV, they're putting it on their social media profiles. So even if you don't win, just being selected to participate in this prestigious program is already a badge of honor.
Wow.
Hello, Dr. Betz. Welcome, everyone. And thank you so much for attending the program and the webinar today. So one of the questions I had was, a lot of times one participant can apply to different teams. So how do you evaluate that process in terms of assigning a postdoc a specific team?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. So indeed, as you say, you can apply directly for a team. So we are having this year in the Innovation Cup, a team working on oncology, a team working on immuno-oncology innovation, a team working on autoimmune diseases, a team working on digitalization, a team working on pandemic preparedness, and a team working on innovative technologies for drug discovery. And you can pick which team you would like to work on. You can even apply for all based on your interest, or pick one or two that interest you most. The selection is then being done by colleagues at Merck. It's a team that is looking at the CVs, and the sponsors for all of these teams are handpicking the people that they would like to have in their team. It happens that top people are being picked for several teams, and then we are basically, I'm making the final assignment in team one or team two, usually based on the experience the person has or the publication track record in an area.
All right. And in terms of you had mentioned that during that 1 week of the summer camp, they would be mentored and coached by folks who retired from the company. So could you talk a little bit more about what kind of mentoring opportunities?
Absolutely, yeah. Also, thank you very much for this important question. So there are a lot of coaching and mentoring going on during the Cup at various dimensions. Dimension one is the 5 participants in each team. You have an alumni coach. This is a person who has already participated in the Innovation Cup in the years before and is now coaching a team and helping you with experience how to best go through it and maximizing your chances to win the Cup. Then there are retiree coaches that are coaching all the teams and that are there to give input. These are experienced drug hunters or former head of departments or vice presidents that are giving a help throughout the entire week on how to assess a good project plan in terms of feasibility, in terms of market assessment, in terms of how to make a good flowing pitch presentation. Then there are summer camp moderators. So we have an experienced entrepreneur there and myself. We are there the entire week coaching you based on the experience from the previous 11 years. And in addition, there are active researchers and managers from Merck. This is the third generation. So group heads or lab heads that are there to give you at one afternoon direct answers on what is interesting, how does the competitive situation look like, how would say the high throughput screening being done, what has already been done in the past, what worked, what didn't work, what is important for drug discovery project, what needs to be taken in mind, moving it into the clinic. And we are also having really senior people from Merck presenting at this summer camp, giving lectures about R&D in the company.
Wonderful. And one of the other questions was the alumni who already participated, what kind of careers have they gone on to embark?
Yeah, so we have now around about 20, more than 20, 25 people that joined the company from previous editions of the Cup. And they joined as postdocs, for example. Some got a permanent position. They are working as lab heads, but some had already made a move into business development, for example, or even started a management career. And particularly with the new Top Talent Entry program, you are basically starting with a lot of support and getting all career support and advice required in order to help you bring your talent to the best use of the company, but also to the best use of your own career, of course.
All right. And how do you think the Merck Innovation Cup or the different programs offered by Merck compared to other postdoctoral opportunities that are offered by different industry partners?
Yeah, so there are offers from other pharmaceutical companies as well. We believe the Merck KgGA Darmstadt Germany Innovation Cup is outstanding, based on the 3 generations principle, active, retired, and young talent. Then it's unique that the projects that are worked out, that are pitched, are being moved over into implementation. So it's not just a competition like for educational exercises, but it's being made real. So you can see real R&D money being put on your idea. The students stay part of it, either directly in the team or as consultants. We think that this combination is unique in the industry.
And what do you think of UCLA as well as LA in general on how they contribute to the bioeconomic hub as well as the innovation hub for talent generation? Or
I mean, definitely, California is one of the world's innovation hotspots. The entire West Coast is fantastic. We are also having an innovation center at the West Coast. We are collaborating with many people at the UCLA and also at other universities at the West Coast. And as I said, we are paying travel and accommodation. Yeah, that's a fantastic enrichment of the innovation capabilities of the company.
And in terms of certain advice that you would have for the postdocs when they're doing the application, what should they keep in mind when they're applying? What are some of the points they should highlight in their application?
Yeah, I mean, the CV you are sending in should contain an overview on what you did so far, what your expertise is, of course, list the publications, but also show extracurricular activities. I mean, I'm always impressed really on what kind of great people we see there. people that won already several innovation awards, or if you have founded a company, or if you are, say, the president or a member of some student club around entrepreneurship or something, you should write that in. But also what you publish, what research, what you're interested in, what motivates you, all that should go in. I should also say, by the way, that the ideas you're submitting there, of course, it's completely your choice. In case any background IP would be involved, of course, you give nothing away. If background IP is involved, we would license that patent from the UCLA. If some background would be involved, then we would require that for implementing the project. With the participants agreement, you are signing that Merck has to write to implement the idea that comes out of the summer camp. All ideas that we are not implementing, we are releasing and giving back to the students. But in principle, as I said, it's everybody's choice what to submit. Usually what's happening then at the summer camp itself is when the teams are discussing and brainstorming, new ideas are emerging that not a single person had before, that are coming up just in the frame of these discussions. This is the magic of the Innovation Cup.
Could you give us an example of an idea that was generated at the Innovation Cup and where it is now?
Yeah, so we had, for example, wonderful ideas in the areas of ProTex to move that to a next level. That was one of the winning projects last year and the year before. We had also a really innovative idea that was published in the meantime on antibody drug conjugates and new ways to conjugate small molecules to antibodies. If you go to the innovationcup.emdgroup.com page, you find a description of the winning project of each year.
All right, wonderful. So those are questions I had on my hand. Mark, if there's anything, I'll hand it over to you now. Thank you, Dr. Betz.
Yes, this has been highly informative and again, impressive, just the comprehensive nature and just the with our team at TDG really trying to institute these similar programs, understanding, you know, what works, what the drivers are, and really with your concept of the principle of the 3 generations is something that really gravitates strongly, because I guess I'm just curious with establishing that network, how did you establish the network? Were there certain drivers, or did you just find that people wanted to give back and so volunteered to participate in these types of programs?
Yeah, so actually, when I think back and when I started the Innovation Cup in 2011, it wasn't clear at all if it would work. And there were several people, as always, that said, I mean, Uli, what you have in mind, it's a nice idea, but I guarantee you it will be a disaster. It will never work. So we just tried it out. And it turned really out that particularly the interaction between old, very experienced retirees and young talent was extremely fruitful. They were synergizing so much and bringing in then the guidance of active researchers that are standing in their job currently, helped to round it up. And in the end, it turned out to be magic. And the people doing it liked it very much and then said, I want to be a part of this again next year. And the year on, they advertised in their network, recommended their friends and to apply as well. And that's how the thing was basically growing from year to year. And it's still growing. So what is currently the sweet spot is also the alumni network, where we are bringing the people together in an alumni symposium. We were doing this now for 2 times. And just earlier today, I kicked off another initiative with the alumni that we will now write annually a series of white papers together on key top innovation topics that will be published in high-ranking peer-review journals. And it's just such a fantastic bunch of people, highly intelligent. You know, I have the vision to grow this into the world-leading think tank.
Yeah, that's impressive, and it's great to have clearly the vision that you have to implement these programs. Has there been any, and this is more of a side question, has there been at this point any discussion or request to have like satellite Merck Innovation Cups in other, where the alumni may be in other cities or?
Yeah, indeed, this is one of the options we are discussing, whether one could do this or whether there will be local alumni meetings then for people in at universities or countries. Indeed, that's currently being discussed. The advantage of being an alumni of this versus being alumni of your university, which of course everybody will then be as well, is that this one here is way more diverse, right? So we have people from all over the world. We have people that made their career in academia that are now professors. We have people that made their career in the industry that are now in leading positions, that stay in touch, help each other, and share experience.
Well, it's wonderful, and well, please keep UCLA and the LA area in mind if any satellite programs are going to be.
Do that, and I'm really looking forward to receive many applications from the UCLA, and hopefully we will be able to meet each other again, and yeah, face to face is just way more fun than
Oh yes, yeah, Zoom's efficient, but I also give you credit for planning for the face-to-face in advance of being able to do so. So it's again quite impressive. Well, yes, thank you for your time.